Hello, you are welcome to this class. For this class, I will share with you 6 trending news in Nigeria currently. Okay? Number 1, politics of scattering. Some people are experts in scattering opposition. I discover one thing when I read this news. See, say ADC, their crisis never even start. You know, say they don't carry the leadership of ADC go court. E be like say the hand where they scatter ADC say somebody won't stop this court case. Now they bring another group. Na the matter I will share with you for you. Kwakwanso, now you see that say, who be this person where carry ADC leadership go court? Say you go talk to her, advise her, make you withdraw the case. Now the man be this, Nafiu Bala. This is Kwakwanso. Kwakwanso scheduled a meeting with Nafiu Bala, the man who took the David Mark-led group to court. Kwakwanso was trying to assert control, offer fatherly advice, and pressure Nafiu Bala to stop destabilizing the ADC. Now, so they call schedule meeting say they go meet. Now, Kwakwanso they wait. Kwakwanso waited until dawn for Nafiu Bala, who failed to show up for the planned meeting. Kwakwanso described the development as a missed opportunity for fatherly counsel. In an interview with DCL Hausa,
ni kaina abin da nake ta kokari kenan jiya muka yi za mu sadu da shi to amma
Rabiu Kwakwanso said yesterday right up until dawn I was waiting for Nafiu Bala but he didn't come. People later told me he will not come. I wasn't happy about it. He specifically warned Bala against involvement with the ADC, stressing that such action will not help him. Whoever sees him, if una see am, make una advise say make he remove his hand from bringing problems to the ADC. Una wanna close to am, make una advise am and call him to order. The former governor used a local metaphor to caution Bala, saying, I told him that he should not turn into the lizard at the mouth of the pot. As you can see, ADC crisis, Kwakwanso's films as Nafiu Bala faced to show up for scheduled meeting. Okay? It be like say the hand that is country ADC was expecting this meeting. Be the tell say no go, they no call believe say be the guy go, no go. Because why they think like this? I believe say they believe say Bala will go meet Kwakwanso if he withdraw the case. Now so this morning, you know say Plan B was waiting. Look at it now. In a shocking turn of events, another group emerged claiming leadership of the ADC. This new group has rejected both the David Mark-led faction and the Nafiu Bala-led faction. This new group say that they get ADC. Say even David Mark may come out hand, him and his group. Even this Nafiu Bala say may come out hand too. Make I show you now. The new faction leader, his name might be Don Norman Obina. They claim say they be the legitimate National Executive Committee of ADC. The first argument when they present, they talk say Ralph Nwosu tenure ended August 2022. They allege say he can't remain for power because of his stubbornness not to leave. They can't carry the matter go court with multiple court cases. Argument 2, Nwosu added over to the David Mark group. They thought say this handover was illegal. I'm talking about the new fashion. Their key decisions disassociate from David Mark coalition, rejected Nafiu Bala as vice chairman, declared David Mark group are not ADC members. Say they are tourists. David Mark, Obi, Kwakwanso, Atiku, na tourists they no be member. They affirm Dumebi Kachuku, ex-presidential candidate of the party, say Naim be the valid member. Maybe they will present this one now as the presidential candidate. And the man be that is the ex-presidential candidate of ADC. They say he is a valid member. And this group, they are loyal to him. Okay? Indirectly, Nwosu supposed hand over in 2022. You know, hand over, they call carry go court. You check comments, they talk say they settled out of court before Nwosu call hand over to the David group. Bala calls him, no, when you come out, that means supposed to take over. Let's go to court. This is why people they talk say, even you say, when you carry the go court, you can't even leave the party now. We supposed to lead now. That matter will settle out of court. Allegedly, must continue now. They can appoint new leaders to run the party until convention. This new group. So you can see Africa Independent Television. Partial lawyer to ex-presidential candidate Kachuku emerges in ADC.
And commend them on their bravery in finally doing what is right. Here are the facts of the matter for proper understanding. Number one, the tenure of our former national chairman, Ralph Mosu, as chairman of the African Democratic Congress ended in August of 2022. Two, Mosu's refusal to step down as chairman led to a series of litigations with Justice Nyako Bintai, ruling in December of 2022 that Mosu's tenure had indeed expired and that any action taken by him and his National Working Committee after the expedition were null and void. Three, one of the illegal actions taken by Mosu was the convening of a mini convention in Zaria in Kaduna State in October of 2022, where he reappointed himself and the likes of Nafiu Gombe as the National Working Committee of the party. But INEC firmly rejected that convention. And four, this matter subsequently went all the way to the Supreme Court when the group now known and referred to as the David Mark-led coalition transacted with Ralph Mosu. Number five, prior to this unholy transaction, INEC received several communications from the neck of the party from August of 2022, but curiously, they refused to act even on valid court orders. The suspension and, in some cases, the expulsion of state chairmen of the party who opposed his bid to continue as chairman of the party. INEC eventually initiated all, an alternative dispute resolution mechanism to resolve the issues within the ADC. That's not all. The key outcome of the ADR, which was signed by both parties, was that the ADC would immediately go into a convention to produce a new leadership. 8. This has not been done almost 2 years after, but instead of attempted to illegally transfer, but instead he attempted to illegally transfer leadership of the party to people who were not members of the African Democratic Congress.
You don't hear us. What this means, ADC now has 3 factions. David Mark Group, Nafiu Bala Group, Obina faction. It means the leadership crisis don't dey deepen. This one will increase more court battles. Wahala dey for ADC. 2, irrespective of this distraction, ADC is growing stronger amid crisis. Even as the ADC appears to be in what many describe as an artificial crisis, more high-profile politicians continue to decamp to the party. As you can see, for instance, General Aminu Bade retired. The People's Democratic Party's Kebbi State governorship candidate in the 2023 elections formally defected to the African Democratic Congress on Monday, April 6, 2026, receiving his membership card alongside thousands of his supporters. As you can see, you see how so? 3. Tinubu versus the magic 3.3 trillion figure. This one they cause gbasgbos now. This magic number 3.3 trillion. This and this NEPA, as we used to call it. As you can see, they say for May 17, 2024, Tinubu approved payment of 3.3 trillion power sector debt. This year, this time again, Tinubu approves 3.3 trillion repayment plan to clear power sector legacy debt. People call this, this number appeared in 2024. This number could appear again for 2026. What is this? Now, people like Rufai carry the matter. Rufai don't tweet more than 100 tweets for this matter from different angles. They bring out facts, information. Say, what type of dabaru be this? Una first pay or una no pay? Or na just announcement, just to quench anger. Wetin dey go on? As you can see, Bayo Onanuga, State House press release 19 hours ago. President Tinubu approves 3.3 trillion payment plan to restore reliable electricity. Now only announcement or una dey pay or wetin happen. As you can see, Rufai don't tweet about the matter. Perhaps our present government media aides are finding it difficult to defend this government. Fast and stubborn. 2024 approved 3.3 trillion. 2025 approved 4 trillion. 2026 approved 3.3 trillion. Show us the Genco that have been paid with these approvals. Basic questions they can't answer. They abuse and they become obtuse. The same thing here this year, this year, this year. Same amount. If they paid this amount in 2024, why is the same debt back in 2026? Where did the previous trillions go? Have they really paid anything, or are we just recycling announcements? These are the questions in the mind of many Nigerians. Okay? As you can see, Rufai no want me the rest to business day. They able carry the news say Genco asked Tinubu to explain 3.3 trillion power debt audit. You can see long write-up from Rufai. Obi also carried the matter for him. 4. Nigerians apologize to Daniel Bwala, say we are sorry for not listening to you last time when they talk for PDP. What you talk? He said we listen for no dey suffer like this now. This time, no go repeat the same mistake. Listen to him now.
When Tinubu started with this ticket, he thought that it would sell in the north. But as time went on, the people were more analytical in their mind, and they discovered that, look, let's go to the bigger picture and forget about state and local government. Are we prepared to have a president that will say something now in the next 3 minutes he can't remember? Somebody will have to fill up the space. Are we going to have a president that will show up in a meeting now and you will see him after 3 weeks? We've seen the movie before. Are we going to have a president who has not been able to answer the question relating to drug-related cases that people have leveled allegation against him? Above all else, are we prepared at this time for a president that does not have in his heart the capacity to unite Nigeria? What singular thing has Tinubu done that suggests unity? This was somebody who said, I never believe in Nigeria. This was somebody who tried to divide the North and the South on the basis of religion. This is somebody from the South has wanted to divide the South along ethnic lines. Now, he does not have the capacity or the temperament of one who will unite Nigeria. We're even talking about unity. Now, let's talk about economy. This is somebody who he will try to replicate what he did in Lagos, in Abuja. Now, what did he do in Lagos? The Alpha Beta, his company, took over the state revenue collection. If he becomes president, FIRS will be taken over by Alpha Beta. Now, reflect other things. When they say his wife supplied diesel, translate it to the national. When they say his son managed billboard, translate it to the national. It becomes a dynasty rather than a democratic government where everybody will have a feel of Nigeria. So if you look at it from left, right, center, from character and fitness, from intellectualism, from mental stability, from agility, from the sense of unity, he does not stand a chance.
You don't hear us. As you can see, even Rufai talk say okay to this guy. Many could all carry this video. Thank you, Mr. Daniel Bwala. I say to President Tinubu for helping Nigeria understand exactly why Tinubu should not be voted in 2027. So that's it. Rufai say okay. Thank you for telling us. Okay? 5. Sowore came harder for Very Dark Man this time. Sowore talk say Very Dark Man has also impersonated the police before. He said that they help him. He talked many things. He also explained how he had helped BDM on several occasions on different cases, presenting him as a bully or oppressor. He made several claims without stating when BDM allegedly used somebody's face to do advertisement. Or talk say Very Dark Man talk say he pay somebody whereas he no pay the person, or generate ticket. Another person's name say BDM indirectly for me na bad person. Listen now.
The first is not good. There's no trial that will send Bilo to not what has happened. If you look at even their charges, one of the most ridiculous, they accuse Bilo of violation of the copyright of Ratel. You must be able to present that you have from the World Copyright Organization that you have copyrighted the head of that animal they call Ratel. And I'm sure if you find out, they are not the owner. I don't think they even registered, So copyright is different from company registration. If you want to copyright an idea or you want to patent an idea, it's a whole different registration. Sometimes it takes years for it to do it. So how can you then charge somebody and send them to prison for copyright of something that is out there? It was the Adeyanju who called, and we were on the phone frantically, and that DIG had to send a commissioner of police to go and release him from a police station at the NCC here in Abuja. So. And after that, I never really met him. And I know his lawyer, DG. But several other things happened. There was a time we had issues with Femi Falana, and we were the ones who said Femi Falana should take the civil route, even though there were criminal prosecution alternatives available to him. Even he himself impersonated the Nigerian police force and was arrested for it, right? He wore the police uniform. And we condemned him. We said this is creativity. But was he sent to prison for how many months? For 26 years? Of course not. So he has been involved in a criminal offense known as impersonation. That's the reason why Billard is sent to prison. My reaction to this, I've been giving you some background, but there was also another one that the FCC arrested him. We have to go and threaten the FCC person in charge at the Ministry of Justice. They have no right to detain him without trial. So I'm just giving you all this background not to prove any point. My attitude towards oppression is, my biggest focus is not even the people who aid oppression, as much as the officials whose fiduciary duty it is to ensure that people are not oppressed. I hate it. I hate when people are detained even overnight, when they shouldn't have spent an hour at the police station. So that's why I'm always fighting, and I don't have to know you to do that. I don't know Billard. Never met him before.
So remember the letter we do again to you. Also recall that yesterday she already sent some people when they go visit Billard. Please.
Good afternoon, everyone. We just concluded a visit to Mr. Linus Williams, aka Billard. Our visit was upon the mandate of Mr. Omoyele Sowore in solidarity with Billard concerning the ongoing incarceration. We met him in very high spirits. He's very comported, very resolute and gallant in his convictions. And he has extended his appreciation to all Nigerians who have stood with him in solidarity. And he is very grateful to everybody who has raised their voice on this matter.
And for the record, Billard said he did not send anybody to go and beg the complainant, which is very dark man. He said he no send anybody to go beg very dark man. He said anybody will go beg very dark man, they are on their own. That he wants to see this matter to the logical conclusion. Now, so
anyway, Blessing CEO, the doc confirm say finally the woman na fraud. Blessing CEO allegedly deceived a cancer patient into sending her medical result for compare disease. He won't take her own, compare her own. You don't know say she no even get anyone. Now so the woman send her more. When the matter call boss, the cousin say, this woman na fake result oh. Blessing CEO talk say he no even know this woman when they talk so. She has never met the woman before. The woman not come out now with evidence oh. Show videos where she and Blessing CEO met. So why the public they drag Blessing CEO? They ginger the woman say make she sue Blessing CEO where claim say she no know the woman for backyard. She dey beg the woman. She even went to the woman for Delta State who beg am and the family.
Good day, Nigerians. My name is Mrs. Deborah Ubara. I'm the creative director of Zazie Beauty Place. I'm a makeup artist. I reside in Asaba, Delta State, Nigeria. A wife and a proud mother of 4 kids. I am the very lady that Okoro Blessing Ikiruka, also known as Blessing CEO, doctored my results. Here is my story. Sometime last year, she was in Asaba for a doctoral shoot, which I happen to be the makeup artist.
Hey guys, it's Zazie Beauty. Film the makeup, we're not done yet. Let me show you this Zazie. Let me show you the CEO. So this is Zazie Beauty. See how pretty she is.
Fast forward to last 2 weeks, or last week thereabouts, when she started flagging on her social media that she's having stage 4 cancer, crying, wailing, that she's selling up her house, putting up her things for auctioning and all that, you know. On Wednesday last week, 25th of March, my good friend and my sister called her to check up on her. The phone was on loudspeaker. So from there, my friend was like, that you have to put up yourself together, you know, that okay, or are you hear from Zazie because you know Zazie's story. That was how I started talking to her, encouraging her, telling her that she should gather herself. That is not even a social media thing at all, that she should gather herself. I started praying for her, cursing the spirit of cancer. I even told her that, okay, good a thing. That day was on a Wednesday. I even recommended prayer links for her. I even sent one to her. I started telling her that there is nothing God cannot do. You have to go for your medicals. You have to, there is something you take one step at a time. So that was how we threw down the call until we go back to the office. We got on call again with my friend. She was crying. We were trying to encourage her. We even had to put a doctor online to go like helping us to to let her know what is on ground. That is not a social media, it's not a crying thing. It is true. It's not even something you will hear, you will not wail, you will cry. But in it all, you have to pull yourself together, because if you don't pull that yourself together, you will not know the next step and the right thing to do. That was what we were telling her. The doctor now try talking to her. Okay, how did you go about? Have you removed the lump? Have they done what they're supposed to do? She said her doctor said it's stage 4. They did one thing. The doctor now said, well, I can't see you. If these are the things your doctor, you've really gone for your examination, I think your situation needs an urgent attention. That was how the doctor exited the call. So as she was crying, with kind of just put yourself together. I was even telling her that God saw me through this, see the scar, it have all gone, see my, as she was crying, she said, okay, Zazie, please, can you just please help me send your own report when you were diagnosed so I could compare it with what my doctor gave to me. I said, okay, no problem. That was how I gave her my results, because she said she wanted to compare it with what her doctor gave to her, only for me to see on social media on Friday of it that it was the result I gave to her that she doctored and flying it all over to back up the nonsense and the defrauding and the money people are raising for her. Can you even stand a doctor telling you that you have is days of sleepless nights for you if God is not on your side? If God does not come through for you, is days of trauma. And the hearing of that news, life pause for some days for the person. He said she never knew me, and she has never spoken to any of my family members. She was in Asaba on Monday with some people to see my husband, my friend's husband, and my friend. But me, I wasn't there because I was emotionally traumatized. He came to beg. My husband said, you have to go online on social media to go and apologize to the public, to Nigeria, and tell them how it happened, what happened, and let them know the truth. I should be in my house resting, because I just finished my chemotherapy on the 20th of January here. I thought I was helping someone in need, not knowing that she has another agenda. Please, Nigerians, I don't know anything about the doctor we bought that she's using the report to come and scam Nigerians of their money or anything. I'm not a party to it. This is evil. This is wickedness. This is demonic. I'm a proud survivor. Are you seeing my hand? Are you seeing this place? I'm a proud survivor. I'm a proud survivor. Jesus saved me.
Una don't hear so. Anyway, the Nigerian Medical Association Delta State branch, they call the right authority if they take action against Blessing CEO. Say we can't continue like this. I ain't be this. They say the doctor will get the signature, now their member. You feel it now, you worry now. Okay? Now that's the answer. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.